Alright, today we got a video for you guys on how to increase your appointment and lead show-ups. So pretty much when somebody messages you or calls you about a vehicle you have for sale, how do you increase the number of people that show up? And one of the ways I do this is with scripted responses. Pretty much in a nutshell, I don't answer a lot of people's questions directly at first, because I get so many that if I spent time to answer every single person's question, I would be wasting a ton of time. And these tips would probably save me at least like 2 hours a week, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, it's 30 seconds here, there, throughout the whole day, depending on how many cars that you are selling. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is the main one that we use, and this is what I have all of my salespeople do. This is mandatory for every lead interaction, is to ask, when are you wanting to come see it? Obviously a lot of you guys probably sold on Facebook, so you know that they have all the little, they have these scripted messages. They can click on it, it says, is this available? What's the vehicle's history? There's a couple other ones. But pretty much most people are just going to click on that and not have the effort to put anything else into it. So it's up to you. Just, you know, you can put a shortcut in your phone. For me, I have, when I type in W, it automatically puts in this whole phrase, when are you wanting to come see it, or when do you want to come see it? As you can see on this conversation, complete waste of time. If I would have sat here and, you know, spent any amount of effort or time on this conversation, I would have wasted a ton of time. But each one of these responses is a one-letter shortcut. It might seem pretty annoying to keep asking the same thing over and over, but you just want to get it down to the point to where you know that they're not even interested. So, you know, I've completely eliminated this person from my mental space of, you know, are they going to show up or not? I don't have to worry about it. Show you a few other ones. This is a scripted message also. When you want to come see it, obviously they messaged on Monday. We sold it on Wednesday. They finally replied on Thursday. So this little phrase is a 2-letter shortcut that I type into my phone, and you know, it gives them my link to my website. And then obviously we have all the retargeting and stuff set up, so I try to send as many people as possible to my website. This guy's retarded. Here we go. So, you know, when you want to come see it, no reply. Actually, I'm gonna ask him again, because what I'll do is I'll just go through and message every person that hasn't replied. Let's see. You know, same thing. This guy's stupid question. And then this is one I just showed you. We got a few other ones. Let's see here. Here we go. When you want to come see it. You know, same here. Want to trade a piece of shit. You know, we don't like to do trade-ins, honestly. I'm going to ask this guy the same thing. So this is also a text shortcut, and you're kind of getting the trend that most of what I type in any message is a shortcut in some way, so I only have to spend like a second instead of 10, 20, 30 seconds typing responses, which is, it's pretty huge for me because we get well over 1,000 leads per month in various forms. So I try to automate as much as possible. Oh, this guy. So he didn't come see it. He said he's gonna come. He didn't come by. And then I usually send a follow-up like, what time can you make it? That's another one. It's on my shortcut. It's WH, and it just says what time can you make it? You know, I just assume that every person wants to come see it until they prove that they don't, and I just keep asking and asking and asking until they either tell me to leave them alone or they stop replying, or you know, whatever. Pretty much, I like to, you know, squeeze every lead out of this as possible. Get every single person. And the most important thing about asking this question when you want to come see it is you're always going for a close to get them in. You know, you got to move everybody to the next step of the process, which it goes from lead to appointment to close to money in your pocket, and then they leave. You just got to keep pushing to the next step. I missed a step, which is test drive, you know, which is under appointment. Now, another thing I'm going to show you is not only does this apply to Facebook messages, it applies to text messages and phone calls. Because you get so many questions, especially the question, "What's your bottom dollar?" or "Is there anything wrong with it?" You're going to see that one. So one of my least favorite questions is, "What's your bottom dollar?" Is there anything wrong with it? Blah 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 blah. So the way I address those questions is I don't. I don't address those questions, especially the bottom dollar question. I get a phone call. First thing we ask is, yeah, when would you like to come see it? We still have it available. And a phone call might go like this, like, "Hey, hi, I'm asking about the 2010 Ford Expedition. Do you guys still have it? And what's your bottom dollar?" So what we'll reply is, "Hey, yes, we still have it here. When would you like to come see it?" We don't even address the bottom dollar question unless they're absolutely insistent. But you'll find that most people ask that question because they don't know what else to ask. So usually the first time, they won't ask again after the first time that you completely dismiss the question. And I get a lot of the old guys, the old grumpy men, like, "Man, I'm not gonna come see it till I got a bottom dollar. I'm not, you can't give me a bottom dollar. I'm not going to come see it." So those kind of people, you might have a number in your head, and what I'll usually do is I'll just take $100 off the price, just to kind of fish and see what they're thinking. Something like, we have it priced pretty good. At $6,000, we believe that's a pretty fair price. If we can do something like $5,900, would that work for you? And then he's gonna say, "Oh no, I was thinking more of like the $5,000 or $4,500 range." And then you got a time waster, not even worth talking to that guy. So that's how fun. Every single lead and every single person you talk to, you should be asking them, "When do you want to come see it?" Because a lot of you guys' frustrations come in the wasting of time of talking to these people, and this is what I had to do to pretty much decrease that frustration in my life and to save as much time as possible, because I don't want to be talking to these people all day, especially if they're not going to show up. I would say 10 to maybe 20% of people on Facebook actually ever show up in person, and 20% would be generous. So there's no point wasting your time with the rest. So if you guys have any questions, any comments, leave them below the video. These videos are unscripted, so I'm sure I probably missed something. Until next video, this is Dealer Secrets.